Good morning. Whoa. Wow, we got the homies up in here. Roshani with the raid. What up? We got One Cool Cat. We got DiBiase, Smitkey, Kyle Jordan, 071098. We got Pukascotty in here. What up? Yo, big up Steve Mal. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Shout out Roshani. Shout out Toronto. Shout out the homies. Yeah, big up for coming here this morning. Good morning. I got my cup of tea here. I got the Serato mug. The motto on here says "Get shit done." So hopefully we're gonna get some shit done today. And yeah. If you're just tuning in, if you don't know who I am, I suppose I should probably introduce myself. I am the Kutcorners. I do work for Serato. That's a full disclaimer. And today I'm going to be cooking up with Serato Studio, which is what I like to use to make a lot of beats. And the challenges today is quite intense. I actually have to not use any samples, and I'm a big sampler. I like sampling a lot. Hopefully I'm doing okay without samples today, but I'm pretty confident I can. I play musical instruments and so forth. So yeah, what up, the Realionaire? Hopefully I'm not too choppy. Using one computer, kind of going hard here. Let me know if there's any dropouts, and I'll do my best to do the thing. So let's see what we got here. First of all, pulling up my screen. What up, Rolando? Sounds by Rolando. Yo, we got some good producers in here. Let's see what we got. Okay, maybe I'm doing a little bit too much here with the with everything. Oh, what up, Saya? Saya's up here early too. What up to New Zealand? On the early tip, we also got England in the spot. Good evening to my homies in England, and good morning to those on the West Coast, and good afternoon to those on the East Coast. I think it's 1 p.m. your time. So yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to get right into it. Hopefully my computer is all good. But this is the DAW that I'm using, and I'm going to cook up a new beat. And I'm going to make a hip hop beat today, but we're going to kind of keep it funky. If you know the kind of music I make, I always kind of do the funky stuff. So we're going to try and do something kind of funky right away. So first of all, I'm not going to cook a beat up at 120. I'm going straight to 100 beats per minute. That's a nice tempo for me. And I'm going to duplicate this scene size. If I want to make this a little bit bigger, I'm just going to move that window over. I'll go for a nice two bars. Alright, so first things first. Let's get a better drum kit. So the cool thing is, when I use Serato, I get to save a lot of my own drum kits. So you'll see, I mean, you can use the stock ones, they're great too, and you can load up a whole drum kit. So you got all the Serato drum packs. Let's just see what we got in here for now. I mean, like these packs are super dope. Like the Jules pack, it's so good. If I just pull up a drum kit from Jules, I mean, you're already sounding good. You know what I mean? Like, he's got fantastic drum kits. We got a reggaeton drum kit. We got late night R&B drum kit. Actually, I haven't tried this one. Let's see what the weekend drum kit sounds like. That'll be a nice little drum kit for like R&B music. But yeah, I'm kind of going on R&B stuff, but I've got my own kits too. So I've saved a bunch of my own drum kits. I'm gonna use, and yes, Pukascotty, I'm gonna use stock sounds. I'm not allowed to use any samples due to copyright. Damn you, DMCA. So we're gonna just use like the stock sounds that come with Serato, which are actually really good. So let me see what I got. My own drum kits. Where are my saved drum kits? Saved drum kits here. Let's see what we got. Let's pull up my Hardo 808. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna I'm gonna fill in this row with 8 notes. So that's actually halftime. No, I'm not feeling that drum kit. We need something a bit better. Let's see what we got. Let's see these Oliver drums. Actually, let's just add in some of my own drum kits. This one doesn't actually have any hi-hats, so I'll just show you how you do that too. Let's go to my hi-hats. Oh, this is the other thing. I've got like all of my hi-hats and drum kits in smart crates. So these are automatically populated by a rule that contains hat. So all my hi-hats are in this, all in there, saved, like automatically added here. So super easy. Puka Scotty asked, any idea how you save your own drum kits in the DAW? So you probably can't see on my screen, but there's like the tabs at the top of the screen. One of them says File, one of them says Edit, one of them says Create. And then if you click on Create, there's an option to save a DAC preset. So that, if you click on that and then you press Save DAC Preset, it'll save that whole drum kit in this folder right here. So save drum kits. There we go. So there we go. I got some other ones. So let's just go back to my hi-hat crate. Let's find a nice hi-hat. This is funny because this is like so much of what making beats is. So let's get that in here. What up, Dr. Drew? Yeah, I'm just going to record that in. I'll bring that hi-hat down a little bit. Now, one of the cool things that we just added in here, which is kind of cool, is that you've got like a limiter. I don't know how you call it. This dot here, so you can see if you're in the red, which is pretty helpful. I'm all good with being a little bit in the red, personally. But you've also now got this pan knob, so you can do some panning stuff. So if I wanted to throw an open hi-hat in here, I can actually refine the search. Oops, open. Yeah, that'll work. And another thing I like to do with the open hi-hats is because they're usually quite long, I like to kind of shorten the note so you can really get it shorter. And then you can pan it on this left side here. There you go. I don't know if you can hear that. Make that a little shorter. Yeah. So we'll just throw that in there. Maybe I like a, let's see what else we got for hi-hats. Yeah, there we go. So I want to make that one shorter. This is from the Jazzy Jeff pack, by the way. Shout out Jazzy Jeff. He got crazy drums. Cool. So let's add an instrument now. I'm gonna add a bass line. I'm a bass player, so I like to use bass a lot. So I'm gonna load up one of my an instrument in here, and it's already actually brought me to some of the my saved. You'll see my saved DAC presets. Again, these are instruments, so it's the same way as saving a drum kit. But so this one's my mini bass. Let's actually see what else I got. Plugins. Oh yeah, here we go. My fat bass line. Load that up. There we go. And this is actually my Chord plugin. But one of the cool things is it saves the preset, but it also saves all the effects. So if I click on this effects, you'll see this has like, it has my little echo, my flanger, my high compressor on it, so this should always sound pretty good. Oh, what up, Chip Matthews? Yo, shout out. Yo, kia ora, Chip Matthews. That's the homie from New Zealand. Chip is a bass player, and he plays with my good friend Jeremy Toy, and also Julian Dine. I just got to give a big shout out to Chip Matthews because, yeah, Chip is one of my favorite bass players in the world, actually, and it's great to have him here. Hopefully, I can do you some justice with some bass here. So let's see what we got. Oh, and we got Samantha Runson. Oh my goodness, we got some good people in here. What up, Samantha? How you doing? Cheers. Yo, all the homies are here. So let's see what we got. Now you might not be able to see, but over here I got my keyboard, so I'm gonna see what I can do. Oh yeah, one of the things I always forget to do is turn off this play and key thing here, because this play and key is great, but you know, the only thing is that I'm trying to write something from scratch, so maybe I don't want it in key. Maybe I just want to like play it from my mind. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Record that in. Cool. So that's okay. That's okay. So now I'm gonna do this thing where these notes, I just kind of like mash them in. I've got them on quantize. No hate on the quantize from me. I'm just not that not that funky. So I'm gonna make sure that they're all the same level. So you can go Command A, and that'll select all of them, and then you can just right click, and then you'll see this option here, Reset Note Velocity. This really helps so that all of the levels are the same velocity, which means they're the same loudness, same level. So you can see now, I mean, this one's over here a little bit, but I'm actually kind of into that as a happy mistake. I'm just going to move this, these kicks. Maybe, yeah. Lamp those kicks with those kick drums. Cool, so I got like a little bass line here now. I'm going to add another instrument, and I'm going to add, let's actually add another Korg. I love this Korg. Honestly, I love the Korg presets a lot. I'm just going to load that in. Now, I got to give you guys I want to be full disclaimer here, like this is not this is totally freestyling it. I was going to try and come with some like chords and some stuff, but I just wanted to see what would happen if I just went live and just made something. So, you know, this might be crap. This might turn out to be complete trash, but the whole thing is it's like an exercise in creation, and hopefully it's educational as well. But if it sucks, we can always start again. And I think that I really wanted to make sure that people, especially people that maybe don't make beats that are in the chat or don't play music a lot, realize that not every time you make music it's going to be good. Sometimes it sucks, and by doing it more and more, you get better at learning like techniques to kind of get it sounding decent. But everyone makes stinkers. Like I think that just on a philosophical level, that's important to embrace. Just because, nothing is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, no one makes hits every time, and that's the same part about same thing for like Madlib or J Dilla. Like they make a lot of music. The more they do it, the better they get at it. But they still make stinkers. So I may make a couple stinkers, but let's just see what happens. Okay, so I got the Korg. This is the Korg Poly 6. And I'm going to look for in this plugin pack. This is from the Legacy pack. I highly recommend it. I'm going to pull up this Synth Soft, and Fear of Tears sounds interesting to me. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, let's try that. I guess that's meant to be like a play on Tears for Fears, which, great group, 80s group. Appreciate that very much, guys. But seriously, it's easy to make stinkers. So I'm playing, what's my bass line now? It's like we're going on like, okay, so A flat, G sharp, down to G, down to E flat. So maybe it's in A flat. Oops. Alright, so again, we're going to figure out some chords here. This might take a minute. Stick with me. Alright, so this is the part where I have to explain real quickly that I'm playing chords, and what I'm going to do is I'm taking like the first, third, and fifth. So basically, a basic chord is just going to take the first note, the third note, and the fifth note of the scale, starting on these root notes. So you can see I'm starting on G sharp, and then I'm going down to G, and then I'm going down to D sharp. And so I'm just going to start building chords off of these three notes, and then I'm going to start adding extra notes on the end because I'm already playing these notes in the bass, so I'm just going to use the upper notes, which are the sevenths. So I'm just going to play the third, fifth, and seventh, and that should sound pretty nice. Let's see. Record that in. Hold on. Alright, we've got something going on here. Let's add another instrument. And I'm going to pull up Poppy Lead. We're getting real 80s with it. Good morning, DJ Sophanom. Good to see you. So we're just gonna do a quick, we're gonna try and use something with like an ARPy kind of vibe. There's actually an ARP in this, which is pretty cool, so let's see if we can get something going with that. So turn that on. That sounds okay. Let's throw that in here. Just go in. We're getting somewhere here. So we got a little ARP going on. Then I think we're probably going to add like I'd add another instrument just to kind of give it a bit more percussive, something like a little bit more, I don't know. I like to call them stabs. that's kind of what they're known as. So I'm going to call these Poly6 funk stabs. All right, let's get that little stab in there. Now this is where it kind of we can start, you know, we got like a basic idea here. It's nothing crazy. I'm glad you guys like it. I really appreciate the positive feedback. Thank you, One Cool Cat. I'm gonna just do a couple like engineering things which will show you a little bit more about the software, which I think really adds a lot to a production. So you can obviously see I've got effects in here which really really help speed me up in getting it to sound good. Like all these presets that I'd saved, they kind of get you going, you know, faster. You know, I can't recommend saving presets enough. I think they also help you kind of get your sound. If you know, like this is a kind of style music that I like to make a lot, and it took me a little while to get familiar with what I needed, and a lot of it was just like these Chord plugins. They're just so versatile, but. Also, shout out to Vaughn Oliver, aka Oliver, who also made these drums. His splice pack is fantastic. But basically, having all those presets just allows me to pull them and recall them really quickly. So if I like something, I don't have to spend a lot of time trying to find it. And that's honestly feels like that's the majority of being a producer, is just trying to find sounds that you like to use. So. You know, when you favorited kind of, you've found the ones you like, you save them, and it's always really, really good to save them. What up, Flowtron? Good to see you here. So I'm going to add some cool little effects here, which are really straightforward, and they kind of highlight one of this pan feature in the software. So this, where is it? This ARP? Yeah, this. Where are those? There we go. So what I want to do is, with this, I want it to like pan, and I think this will sound really, I don't know, really cool. So I'm going to click on this little robot up here. Actually, I have a pointer. It might help show that a bit clearer. There we go. I got a pointer right here. And on this little robot, when you open this up, you can click on things in the software, and then it allows you to, you know, automate them. So on this one, I want to pan it so it goes from left to right, right to left. So I'm gonna click the dot there. Actually, I'm gonna expand it out so you can see the full thing. It's not even that long. Let's double this. There we go. And then I'm gonna make that go to the, I guess that's left. And then I wanted to have it come back. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's have it go all the way to the left here, to the right, and then, yeah, there we go, like that. So I don't know if you guys can hear that if you're listening on headphones or whatever you're listening to, but basically it's panning it, going from left to right, and then left to right. So it's kind of like a, and then you listen to that in the context of the song. So yeah, you can see that little pan knob moving as it goes, which is one of the things I really like. And this is what we call line automation. You've got two options here. You've got the traditional Serato Studio bars, which are okay. But for something like this, it's really much easier to use this line automation. It just makes it very simple. So I use this line automation all the time. And I use it for all sorts of things, but this pan one in particular is very good. And then I'm also going to use the pan option just on these stabs. I'm not going to automate them. I just want the pan to be, I don't know, let's make it all the way to the right. Just so it just fills out some space. add some more percussion to this. So let's add a sample, and as previously mentioned, Oliver, this guy is just a G. If you don't follow him on Twitch, or if you just really want to learn about music production, this guy on Twitch is incredible. It's We Are Oliver, and he just dropped a song with his friend Ray Blackington called under the group name Choices. But yeah, Pangea Delphi, is this pan knob released on the newest version? Yes, it's in beta right now. So if you are a Serato Studio subscriber, turn on the beta, or just go onto your profile on Serato.com. Actually, I think I can probably show you that. Show you where to do that. Okay, so sorry, my just doing all this on one computer, so it might not be the fastest, but I will show you. All right, so when you go to Serato.com and you go to your profile, click on your account, and very quickly you'll see, there we go, Serato product betas. If you turn on the Serato Studio beta on your account, then you will get access to download this beta, and you just click on this and it'll take you to the forum, and you have to click a few things, download the latest version, and there you go. Actually, this is from my homie Saya, who's in the chat right now, SFT Beats, and you'll see here it's got these new features: the peak indicator light, the pan knob on the mixer strip, and you can record it into song view. Some other things, but that's one of the main things. So yeah, peak indicator light, like I said earlier, and the pan knob and the mixer strip, which is super dope. So get out of that. And then what up, Sonny James? What are you doing in here hanging out? You're meant to be on vacation, right? Happy Thanksgiving to the US homies. But yeah, good to see you here, man. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, so what else we got on here? So I'm going to add some more things in here. So this is my pack of Oliver sounds from Splice, which I use all the time, and he's got like really cool percussion loops. I mean, these sounds just sound great by themselves. I use this one all the time, just to add so much to your sound. So this is one of the cool things I love about Serato Studio too. Like, you can see the BPM and stuff on here, but you drag it into Serato Studio and it syncs it to the project BPM and key. So you can just start cooking them right away. Probably you all know that already. So first cue point. Actually, I don't need it pitched down like that. So yeah, there we go. Let's see how that sounds. Actually, let's make that a little bit longer. And I do need to work on this rhythm a bit. Let's see what we got here. One. So yeah, I mean, just to add that in, it already sounds like so much better. Good point, sounds by Rolando. Sometimes if you're running the beta and you use a bunch of these new features and you go back to if you have two versions and you go back to the older version, you might not be able to open it up. But that might not be a problem if you just are hanging out with people that use the beta. Hi, can I repeat the instructions? Just caught the end. Which Sour Chops, which instructions are you looking for explanation on? I'll definitely try once I know. So we got the percussions in here, And this is the most important part I feel like I should really let people know about with Serato Studio is the sequencing. So we've got like 6 things in here right now. So I could just keep adding to this. Oh, Sour Chops, you want to know about the beta? No problem. Here, let's pull it up real quick. One second. Go to Serato.com. Go to your account. Scroll down. And on your account, on the main page under account, you should see the Serato product betas. And then if you're a subscriber to Serato Studio, you can download the beta. You just have to turn that on, and then it'll take you to the beta. If you click on that, it'll take you to the beta area. No problem, Sour Chops. It's a really good idea. And you know what? You get access to like the coolest stuff. Who wouldn't want that? One of the coolest things about Serato is, I know I'm biased, but one of the coolest things about Serato Studio is that it's really being added to all the time. So there were some things obviously that it couldn't do, and now it can do, and it's just continually getting updated, which is super dope. So where I was getting to before I showed that again was just the sequencing options here. So we got the intro, we got like a whole groove right here, and this is usually how I start something. I will like kind of like put a bunch of stuff, throw it all into one sequence, get it sounding pretty good, and then what I'll do is I'll sequence it out from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just copy this 4 times, and I just usually always do 4 times because I'm probably gonna need to edit these things. So keep my intro, scene 2, scene 3. Maybe I'll call scene 4 my main. And so I'm not gonna edit this one at all. This is gonna be my main one. But this intro I'm gonna start pulling pieces out of. So if I go to this little tab here, this is my song view. This is where I can start adding these to to this timeline here. Let's make it a bit bigger. And I'm just going to go into this intro one here, and I'm actually going to start clearing things out. So maybe I'm going to start with just drums. Drums and bass. Just for a change. Similar to how I started the actual track. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm just going in here, I'm pressing this clear button. It's not deleting this whole thing, it's just clearing out the MIDI information. And I'll clear out those. Actually, maybe I'll take this bass. Let's undo a few things. Okay, so let's just what do I want to do here? I just want to kind of introduce this song, so yeah, let's take the bass out. Clear. There we go. And we'll clear the drums out too. And we'll clear out the that'll be my intro right here. Pangea Delphi, that's dope, man. Yeah, that's what I like about it. I also use, I've used Ableton for years as well, for the things that this may not be able to do, but now it feels like this does pretty much everything I need it to. So I'm happy about that. So now we got a little intro thing here. Let's go to this scene 2, and we're just gonna clear out the ARP. Actually, I'll rename this one so I can see it. So now we got that. I'm just going to keep it really simple. Nope. I wanted to clear you out. There we go. Cool. So now we got like an intro. Good morning, Trixamillion. And then on scene 3, I'm just gonna add the bass line in here. This is really a very basic sequence, nothing really too crazy, but this will kind of get us some kind of, you know, arrangement. Hey, good morning, Mental Eyes. What up? That's right. There we go. Let's let that ride for a bit. So Phenom, I do need a co-writer. I need a vocalist on this. If anyone got a melody or something they want to throw down, let me know. So then I'm also going to try this other thing while I'm arranging here. Need some lasagna. Why is this ARP late? It always seems like it's starting late. Let's just see what's going on here with this ARP. That sounds fine. Okay. And one of the things I like to do here also is, thank you, Dope Snare. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this is kind of like a 80s funk vibe. Let's do a little breaker on one of these here. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I got to show you this really cool thing. So, in the new beta, if you click on scenes, you've got this little like scene track view of the little what is this called? A fader, volume fader. If you click on this, this gives you now 3 effect slots to affect everything in the scene. So one of the things I like to do a lot is add a breaker, and this breaker is basically like a tape stop. So you can see that sounds pretty cool. And now we have song view automation. So you see this little robot down here. Click on that, and then click on that, and then this gives you the ability to automate this breaker on the scenes. So let's just put a tape stop right about here. So you can see I'm just automating that. Let's make that a bit bigger in case you didn't see that. So you can see if I zoom in, you've just got this little, I'm just turning this on the last 2 beats. So if I go back to here, this stops. There we go. Let's make that a little bit shorter because it doesn't need to be that long. So now if I go back here again, we go. So yeah, that's kind of a new feature in the song view automation. It's one of the things I was waiting for a long time, because I like to automate a lot of things, and you can do all sorts of stuff with this. So let's just try another one. Let's click on this filter here, and we'll make it like a nice filter intro. So we'll start with the song like this. Let's bring it up a little bit. Yeah, right? Sonny James, you got the plug, so you know, I'm looking at you here for the Stephanie Mills plug. Thank you, Nopa Slaps. Yeah, this definitely changes a lot of what you can do with the software. It's really a big thing. I don't know why this ARP is late. It's kind of bugging me. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna save this for now. I feel like this kind of covers some of the things I want to start it on. So let's just take it from the top. You guys can tell me what you think. We'll let it play, and then I'm gonna save this, and then we'll go into something new. We'll make another beat. So here we go from the top. This is kitchen. Microwave. Yeah, Jerry curls and tracksuits in the kitchen, and I'm pretty sure this is cooked for now. Let's go. Okay, so we'll save that, I guess. We'll save that as, what was it? Jerry curls and tracksuits in the kitchen. All right. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let's start something new. All right, let's make a trap beat. Do something a bit different, completely different right now. This one I'm gonna try something new on this one. I want to do more of like a sound designy thing. I was playing around with some of these samples the other day. Let me just see what I got. I'm gonna add an instrument, and I want to add a bass. Where's my bass? Fat bass. Now we'll go for this mini bass. All right, 1 second. Let me just pull up. I'm gonna keep that bass. I definitely want to use that bass. Oh, kia ora. Kia ora Wachazu. Good to see you. I think after this we're gonna go raid. Maybe we'll raid low key. Pull up. Hopefully this doesn't overload my CPU. Bear with me, everybody. We're just going to work on some chords here. This is an important part of the process. All right, we need to get some tricks a million. I'm glad you like music theory. We'll get there. I'm just gonna change up this to Rhodes. Sounds a bit better. There we go. There we go. Okay, I finally figured out what was going on. I needed to turn off play and key because I need these jazzy notes. All right, there we go. There's got some nice chords here for you. These are kind of some gospel-y chords. I want to do like this. This is probably more of an R&B joint. We'll do it like an R&B thing rather than a trap thing. But we'll still use it at 70 beats per minute. Just making sure you guys can still see me. There we go. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's get that metronome going. Alright, there we go. Got some chords. I think I'm going to slow this down though. This is way too fast. I need to get down to like the 60, 120 zone for proper R&B. And I'm going to need to make that phrase a good 4 bars. Let's see if I can get this in. You know what? 69 beats per minute for the culture. I have to record it in slow and then speed it up. So, what's up? That go Aris. Good to see you. The mod with the most. Let's get it going for the bay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna try that again, and I'm gonna turn off the quantize because I want to have all those little notes in there. So let's try that again, and let's bring this up because it looks cool. All right, and this is actually in B flat. Where is it? Where did B flat go? Oh, A sharp. That close enough. All right. One more time. One more time. Hold on. This is the trial and error part. Important part of the process. There we go. Right, so we got a little something going on here, little gospel keys, and then we're gonna put some. I definitely feel like this is kind of like needs some chill drums, nothing too crazy hard. And you know who's got some really good drums for this is Track Girl. Track Girl's pack, by the way, is possibly one of these. Just it's such a great kit. Like everything sounds good, but you can like chop and change the kits. Okay, that one may not be the right one. Actually, let's try this one. Take that metronome off. Record this in right now real quick. quantized. That seems okay. So we've got the mini bass. Let's take that off. So I'm just going to follow along with those notes. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because what I want to do is actually just do some more sound engineering. Something going on here. Now let's go back to those keys and let's like dirty them up. Let's make them rough and rugged. So a couple ways to do that. We can add the effects here, this little effects tab. The number one thing I'm probably going to go to, and you guys are all going to be like, oh, of course he is RC20. RC20 is the magic sauce. Grab that, throw it on something, and it's going to sound good. Let's see what we can do with this RC20. Need a better snare, I think. How you guys doing in the chat there? Still locked in? That's great. Appreciate all the fam tuning in. speed that up to 69, which is 130. 30, what is 169? Oh, it's 138. Feels like a Kalani type beat. I feel like we need some different percussion sounds in here now. Take that off. Throw this on every. I'm actually going to add a different drum group in here, and I'm just going to throw in a whole other kit. Let's take it from... see what else you got in the heavy vibes. Pretty crazy. Just gonna start throwing them in. Double up these snares. Alright, so as I was mentioning earlier, this rim, I'm just going to pan it probably just to the left, which is a nice little addition. I'll add a little bit of echo. Let's add a sample in here. Let's see if we can get something cool from the Just Blaze pack. It's 11/11, everybody, on the West Coast at least. Let's see what we got vocal sounds. That might sound cool. That's cool. Let's try that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this little keyboard here on this, and this will give us the 88 keys of this sound. So that's probably a little bit too loud. Let's just do a couple things here to make the sound better. I'm going to throw a sidechain on it. I'm going to bring the volume down, and I'm also going to add some reverb. Something like that, little like kind of pitchy thing. I'm also gonna make it play like a trigger. Something with this melody. Thank you so much, Steve Meld. Let's keep it going for a minute. Something like that. What up, DJ Licks? How you doing? Good work on the goldies. I was gunning for you. Stiff competition, for sure. How you doing? Yeah, that didn't work. And by the way, I'm just using the keyboard keys on my keyboard, the number keys, because you can just play the melodies, like all those numbers are on the keys there, so it's really simple. Let's try this. Ah, not quite. Okay, that's my melody. Let's do that. There it is. up, DJ Flipside? Sounds like Fuji La. Yeah, shout out Lauren Hill. Okay, cool. So we got a little basic like thing here. Again, now that we've got a kind of a sequence. Actually, let's add some more like percussion stuff in here. I feel like we need to copy this a couple times. And then I definitely want to put like more hi-hats and stuff in here. Got it in this drum kit. There we go, hats. Turn that off. Hey, what up, Bakewell OLB? Good to see you. We're just get into the nitty gritty of an R&B kind of joint. So this is the thing about these trap hi-hats. It's really easy to overdo them, and it's really important to kind of like leave space for everything. So maybe I'll mute that. And then the other cool thing is we're going to automate these. We're going to make them pitch down, which is one of my favorite things to do, actually. So you can do these really cool things like this, where you just make them go down. It's very Travis Scott of me. It adds a lot. I feel like it adds like a nice texture to it. So this is everything together. that's kind of where we're getting to right now. Where we at? We got 31 of you guys tuned in. Thank you so much. I'm just going to sequence this out a little bit, and then maybe we'll do a quick revisit. Maybe I'll play a couple of the beats that I've made in here, show you some other cool like little effects. So for my intro, let's just take the kicks out. Here, let's take this that out. Cool, so we got a little intro here, and we got our maybe we'll let that run twice, and then we'll drop in our beat. And yeah, if you're just tuning in now, I'm going to show you a couple of things I showed a little earlier, just to show you like some of the cool new things about Serato Studio and the beta that you can get. And one of the main ones for me, well, you can see here we've got this pan. Obviously, this is a huge one, so maybe we'll pan that to the left. Where's this? Maybe we'll put that one to the right. So you got this pan knob now in the mixer area, which is super dope. Let's put that down some more. And okay, so before I forget what I'm trying to do, I'm just kind of like touching up things here. This is our intro. If I click on that little fader there, it gives us these 3 effect slots to put effects in here. I did it before, I'm gonna do it again. Throw the breaker in here, and I'm gonna automate the scenes, the breaker for the scenes. So I'm gonna click on that little robot, and then I'm gonna click this on, turn that on, turn it on, and then turn it off. Now I just need to make sure it doesn't choke the one. There we go. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll take this, maybe I'll filter this bass out. Where is it? Mini bass. Intro. I'm going to automate the intro so there's no lows. And then when this drops. Okay, cool. So we got, I'm just kind of mumbling here, but we're sequencing here. That's right, I forgot. Hold on. It's a scene. We got that melody coming in there. Let's just take out some of the lows on that. Have it tuned down a bit. And then we're gonna add that all the drum programming from this. I'm going to copy it over to this scene. And then that will bring into this. Okay, from the top. Hold on. There we go. From the top. So there we go. Kind of got a basic sequence here, and I mean, this is something like, you know, if I was, you know, working on this, I'd probably, you know, just do a basic sequence. I wouldn't do too much because I'd want to give it to an artist to write to. So, yeah, I'm not going to add too much more. You know, less is more in those situations. I think that was something that 41 Beats said in his stream. He was just like, you know, don't do too much. Don't put too much into your beats because you need to leave space for the MC or the vocalist to write to. You just want to kind of give them you know, a base to, you know, to build upon, and then you can add more stuff to it. And in fact, Mike and Keys did a whole thing about it too, which I thought was really good, because I think, you know, it's very easy for us to want to overproduce, especially, you know, treat it like it's almost like a competition, but it's really not a competition. So yeah, I think that's kind of good for now. I think this beat is pretty much cooked. So take it from the top. Actually, before I do that, let's just throw a little limiter on the master. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I know. I want to do this real quick. I want to take the bass out completely of the intro. So we just start off with the keys. Someone call Sid, tell her I got an instrumental for her. That would be the best artist I could get on here would be Sid, in my opinion. Sid or Kalani. There is actually one more thing that I would like to add on here, and I always like. I feel like it's worth mentioning, especially with vocal sounds. Actually, Traco has a really good one in her drums. Just like a little just a little kind of sound. It goes a long way. Let's see what I can do. We'll get it.
Every time hey, dude. What? Yes, sir. Dick. What? Yeah.
There we go. That's exactly what I want. And we'll throw that on here. I love a vocal sound. Oh, a verses from Smino? Yeah, or Amine? Yeah, for sure. Maybe on the last one. Might be a bit predictable. Throw a little extra echo on that. Yeah, there we go. That was all I needed. So that's kind of it for that beat. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And yeah, any questions about what I did there from the chat? Anything that you'd like to know about this version or this beta or anything else that I've done today? I'm happy to answer any questions. If you got any questions, oh, let me save that. What are we calling this one? Sad Sid. That's what we're calling Sad Sid. All right, I'm gonna pull up, another joint, a joint that I made in here for you to check out, just to show you that you can make lots of different types of stuff in here. This is the one. What was that bass? Stock bass? Oh, oops. Let me pull it. Yeah, that was a stock bass, Steve Meld. Let me just pull that back up before I forget. That was the... I'd kind of adjusted it a little bit, but it was the Knock Reese bass. And I just put a filter on it. I filtered it down a little bit, and then I put a flanger on it just to give it that extra kind of space. Yeah, super menacing. I love Reese basses. Like if you turn the filter off. Oops. It's not much. There's not much highs to it, but yeah, it's like a super UK kind of sound, and it's very popular in like Drake music, The Weeknd. I don't know what you call that, R&B stuff, modern contemporary pop. So I use that a lot. And also, yeah, I saved that as a stock as a preset for me to pull up. But yeah, let's pull up this other tune that I made. This is a completely different style of music. This is like a house beat. And I just wanted to show this to you because I'm also using the Song View effect. Yeah, K-Tradamus basslines for sure. I'm using the automation, Song View automation, with an effect called Effectrix, and I'm using two instances of it. This is Effectrix. It's a really great plugin. But basically what it does is you have all these different effects that you can use. It's kind of like DJ effects, and then they will turn on. And I just you can see I've put it on my master bus. and that allows me to, affect the whole song as one. Trap soul, that's it. So phenom. Shout out Bryson Tiller. So yeah, this is like you'll see here. These are all the different things I'm affecting. You can see all the parameters you can adjust in here. There's a lot of them. But yeah, this is the song. So you can see right there I did it on this one. And I've got this combo of effects going on here. So you'll see on this, I'm using on, no, not FX3, FX2. Where is it? I just need to move this out of the way so you can see. Well, there's a lot of things you can do. Where is it? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. There it is. It's on. Right there. So we'll take it from the top. Yep, Pangea Delphi. That's exactly what I'm doing on the master bus. So there you go. That's pretty much exactly how I like to use it too, Pangea Delphi, like SP404. And big up, DJ Sophinom, thank you for the sub. Absolutely. Gotta use that. So I'll be putting this one out soon. Yep, you know it, Sophinum. Don't tell anybody. On the down low. You'll see here. Yeah, you can use this for all sorts of stuff. This automation. So you can see here, I put if I solo this party noise and we play it from here, you can see it ended a bit abruptly. So I just use this for this dub echo, just so it has like a nice little tail. So this is one of the ways I'm really enjoying this song, song automation, song view automation, which is such an essential kind of addition update for Serato Studio, because it kind of just gives you a lot more freedom with your arrangement. And previously I'd bounce out the stems to Ableton pretty much just to do that, but now I can do it all in Serato Studio. So I'm super stoked. Obviously, it's nice to be able to just finish a song in here, or at least get the majority of it done, and then maybe bounce it out just to get mixed and mastered. But that's kind of it for today. It's 11:42 here, and I think that's been a pretty good session. We cooked up 2 beats. Happy to play them again. Let's just do a quick review. See if they still sound any good. So the first one we cooked up, Jerry curls and tracksuits. I'm not going to save that. That one's already saved. And this is what we cooked up this morning, first beat. So there we have it. That's beat 1. Thank you for chilling with me on that one, on the 80s tip. And then this is Sad Sid, more of an R&B kind of joint. And this is beat 2. Let's go from the top on this one. This is what I cooked up in the kitchen today for all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope it was informative and helpful. And that's kind of it. So yeah, that was it for today. We'll be back again next Tuesday, probably a little bit later in the day, but I think we've got some special guests coming in. OP's been curating a great guest list of people cooking up in the studio. You can always find me on my channel as well. I DJ on Fridays at 12:30 Pacific time usually, and sometimes pop up on a Sunday. And after this, I think let's go raid the homie DJ Low Key. He's streaming right now from LA. It's the homie. And yeah, appreciate you all. It was really fun. See you soon.